have like a pimple right here. I wasn't really that bad, but then I popped it today, and now it's like all red and inflamed, which is annoying. And this is one that's healing. It's annoying. My face has been breaking out because I don't really know why. But anyway, hello, welcome to Cook with Brooke. Unrelated. I'm going to be making some stir fry. Again, this is not really a solidified recipe. However, I just felt like making it, so yeah. I just bought a bunch of random stuff at the grocery store for like $30. And this theoretically will only last me one meal, so I don't know why I dropped all that money on that, but whatever. Hopefully, it should last me more than one meal, but besides the point. Okay, I'm gonna start off with some rice because that takes the longest. It takes like 20 minutes to cook rice, which is just annoying. And like I could. And I was gonna buy cereal and everything at the grocery store, but instead I just bought a bunch of meat and vegetables, and then I was like, oh, well, that's like half my food budget, so whatever. I could either use sushi rice for this or jasmine rice. And for once in my life, I'm gonna use jasmine rice, I think, just because, I don't know. I don't have a measuring cup, so. Almost empty anyway. All you haters can be like, oh, well, you're supposed to wash your rice before you use it. I'm like too depressed to do that, so why would I? Plus, it doesn't matter. Does it really matter? And the answer is not necessarily. So yeah, we got our rice. So guys, I'm wearing this jacket. I might have to take it off later. It's just cold in here because I didn't put the heat on and my window's open and it's fall. And I want, the thing is, I need to keep the window open because then it gets so stuffy in this apartment. So yeah. But I want to tell you guys about this lovely fight that happened on the bus on the way back home. It was so fun, so fresh, and so fit, and so lovely. Well, actually, let me get my ingredients together. So, we have the soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, chili oil, which I use so much of this chili that I didn't realize, Jesus. Some garlic, some butter, and butter really helps it, I'm telling you. Butter, if you fuck up this recipe, butter will save it, I'm just telling you. So butter, and we got some beef, and bell peppers, broccoli, onions, and an egg. And I have this like teeny tiny little red onion that I just might as well use now because I don't want it to go to waste. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of impossible to cook with this jacket on, whatever. You know, I'll put my, I'm gonna light my candle. So yeah, so stir fry and grill. I don't know if these have been washed yet, so I'm just gonna wash them just in case. These broccoli fillets are washed, so I don't have to worry about that. And guys, this was the last broccoli fillet packet at the grocery store, so I was lucky. Because I always go shopping on Sunday, and like so does everyone else. So, you know. Now, I love all the red bell peppers, all the bell pepper colors. So, you know, I'm not gonna, you know what, girl? I'm put in a Travis Bickle here for moral support, so he can watch me cook. So we'll watch these, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna use all of them. Not like all of them, but you know, like a little bit of each of them. So wash your vegetables. Oh, that's lovely. That's so lovely. Is that I think it's a bruise. Well, whatever. Let's dig into this orange one first and figure out what is going on. And also, y'all, I don't really know how to cut bell peppers, so just excuse the fact. Yo, I definitely think that's mold in there. That is mold in there. That's so crazy. I'm still gonna eat this. No. That's the thing, like, is it okay to just cut off the moldy parts? And the answer is very ambiguous, but I say yes, because you're just wasting food if you don't. Bell peppers and broccoli take the longest time to cook, so I'll put those in first. I put the new 40s on the G. I ride into the Larry Bottles is underneath. Okay, so yeah, so the fight on the bus happened because this creepy dude was like looking at this lady, and she was like, "The fuck are you looking at, bitch? Get your, well, expletive ass, racial expletive, get your racial expletive eyes off of me." So, yeah. And then today, when I was waiting for the bus, some guy came up to me and he was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't mean to bother you, but are you smoking that bud?" And I was like, "No." I just said no. Well, I don't know. I employ the white girl voice when I'm ever in threat. And I really should stop, because literally I was catcalled when I was walking back from dinner with like some of my friends. And I mean, whatever, to be fair, I was wearing a skin tight dress. I was like, but I looked so cute, so honestly, it was warranted. It was warranted, okay? And then this, like, you know, I was catcalled, and these people were like, "Hey, pretty lady." And I fucking turned around and I said, "Thank you." So, am I part of the problem? Yes. But not really. So, anyway, that's besides the point. And, yeah, it was just like a whole moment. The guy was saying, like, all these creepy things to her. He was like, "Yo, you're thick as fuck," like, whatever. And, yeah, it was a whole moment. It was a whole moment. And did I feel unsafe? No, because it was literally the middle of the day and there were several other people on the bus. But, y'all, the bus compared to the train is so much crazier, because, like, the train really only okay, I'm gonna put the rest of this in the fridge. Only really, like, you know, like tourists and sightseers use the train, and sure, whatever, like, students and, like, people who go to work also use the train, but you don't really see a lot of, like, tourists use the bus, just because the bus system is, like, kind of too complicated for just, like, a sightseer to try to navigate. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut off all this moldy parts and really hope and pray that it's gonna be alright. Because I spent, like, $5 on all these, so don't want it to just go to waste. See, like, if you just handed me that and said, "Oh, there was mold on this," I wouldn't know. So, like, let's hope that the other fucking bell peppers don't have any mold on them. That would totally actually suck ass if they did. But then in the morning, I was just at the bus and this guy comes up to me and he was like, "Oh, you smoke bud?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, that's because I'm sorry to ask. I just, like, smelt it on you." And I didn't, you know, obviously I wasn't smoking at the time. I don't smoke, period. I do not smoke, period. But, like, he could smell it from, like, off the street or whatever. And I guess I could smell it too, but I really don't care because, like, you know, it's the city. Everything's gonna smell like weed. This is why I'm in my frickin' Travis Bickle arc. So yeah. Then he was randomly, like, talking to me. He was like, "Oh, I sell tablets, you know, like, do you want some?" And I was like, No thanks. No thank you, sir. And I fucking just, the thing is, like, people say the city's, like, so scary or whatever. If you just mind your own business, like, it's fine. Like, no one's gonna want to come up and to attack you. And maybe I'm saying that could be, like, famous last words or whatever. Like, tomorrow I literally get fucking stabbed at the bus stop, but I don't know. I like my life, and I would rather not get stabbed and have my life flash before me. Okay. Yo, this... Oh my god. Yeah, there's no mold in this one. So we are in the clear. And we are so back. Guys, which one is your favorite? But yeah, okay. So that was that. I don't know. And then also when I took the bus like a couple weeks back when me and my friends went to dinner for like one of my friend's birthday, there was like this crack addict guy, and he was like threatening this woman with her child, and he like not pointed like a real gun, but like pointed like finger guns to her, and like shot her, like quote unquote shot her in the face. I was not there to witness that, but they got in a fight on the bus about it, and then, you know, just when that happens, you just gotta like lay low and just mind your own business, and you'll be fine. So there's that. And of course, I don't know. I need to definitely learn more self-defense, but for the time being, I will just count my blessings and hope that I'm okay. And again, like, if I were to take the train, nothing bad would happen to me, knock on wood, but, yeah. I don't know. Just things that, like, I never really had to experience freshman year because I wasn't really actively traveling all that much, and when I did travel, it was in the, you know, broad daylight, and even when you're, like, traveling at night, it's mainly, like, with other students, so it's fine, you know? Although, one of my friends did get robbed at gunpoint, so there's that, LOL. So, okay, and actually I'll cut the onion up too. Oh my gosh, this rice is almost done cooking. Oh. And this will be a beef stir fry. Let me add the broccoli florets. Get my hands aren't wet. Oh my god. And you always want to add in, you always want to add, where are the scissors, bitch? Whatever. You always want to add in the steak last, because it honestly cooks the fastest, so, you know, make that. These broccoli bits are a little big for me, but they will become smaller, and, you know. I could also chop these. I think I'll chop this, like, bigger one I'm gonna chop up because it's, like, so huge. Then no. I'll start cooking this now, honestly. So, yeah, I should have added my butter first, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna get a sizable butter chunk, just because, you know, you're gonna want to cook the vegetables, so you want all of it to be cooked. Maybe a little bit of chili oil as well. Not a ton though, because if you add too much chili oil, it'll be way too spicy. I think I added too much. Whatever. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of garlic. Okay, girl, never mind. Whatever. A little bit of garlic, because oh my god, I'm struggling. Actually, a lot of garlic. I'm such a fiend for garlic, so don't even. So, while that's cooking up, I'm gonna chop my onion. Oh, okay, this is wrong. I'm gonna chop my onion because again, these takes really the longest to cook. Well, also your rice takes a relatively long time to cook as well, but this takes like a lot of time to cook. I don't know where I was going with this. And maybe I should have pre-cooked the broccoli, but I don't really care. Y'all, this is on low power mode. Has this been recording at all? If this hasn't been recording at all, I'm gonna be so mad, but whatever. Okay. Time to start chopping the onion. I'm gonna chop like a good half of an onion, or like good, good like, I don't know, third of an onion. Cause listen, I'm such an onion lover, you guys wouldn't understand. Onion haters in the comments, y'all are so fake for that. Y'all are not real. Y'all are not real. Okay. Now, it's debatable whether you should peel this part of the skin off, but I do, you know, because you really never know. You just really never ever know. And, I'm not gonna dice these because I love onion. But my eyes hurt. Throw these in. Now I honestly have to add a little bit more butter. And I know, whatever, I'm gonna be so fat after this, but you need the butter so that way, like, the vegetables don't just, like, you know, burn. And some of these veggies have a little bit of char on them. That's like whatever. You can't really, unless you're like constantly stirring, you can't really do a ton about that. It's whatever. I'm gonna add my sauce now, my lovely teriyaki sauce. And you can really add as much as you want. I add a pretty generous amount because I'm a fat ass. Just enough to really cover everything, a decent amount. And here, stir that in until it's all covered. And then honestly, I don't even know if I'm not gonna add an egg because an egg would actually ruin it. So you guys, I'm not adding an egg. I lied. So now I'm gonna add in, now that I feel like the vegetables are like decently cooked enough, I'm going to add in, oh, and my rice is done as well. I'm gonna add in my steak or beef or whatever. I'm just gonna add in like a handful. And this is just like legitimately the toughest part to cook because I am by no means very good at like telling if, you know, steak is cooked enough through. Or beef, whatever you want to call this. So yeah. Oh, I will be making a beef fried rice episode of Cook with Brooke maybe in the future. So honestly, I'm just gonna stir this around the whole thing, and just keep stirring it till it is no longer pink inside, but also like no longer, you know, not. Because I've definitely overcooked my steak before, and it becomes like super tough and, you know, super just tough, not good to eat, not good to chew or anything like that. I don't know. I'm sorry, Guga Foods. Listen, Guga Foods, yo, if I could like, whatever, have a parasocial relationship with anyone, it would be Guga Foods. Because I picture eating a Guga Food steak. Oh my god. I love that man so much. And this is what it looks like. Guys. What is that? Okay, actually I can't really like, I can't impersonate Guga Foods. He goes, and this is the control steak. And this is what it looks like. I add a little bit of seasoning. And don't worry guys, we have a side dish prepared just in case things go wrong. What a race is Guga Foods? He's like Pacific Islander, right? Because he looks like kind of Asian, but like not East Asian. But like he's obviously not white. Yeah, just cook your beef until you do not see any pink spots on any of the pieces anywhere. That's your number one priority. Okay, I think that's done. I'm checking all the pieces. Yeah, that looks to be done. So, turning this off real quick. Ikidekimasu, bitches. And this is what it looks like. I didn't put any soy sauce in. Maybe I should have, I don't really know. I'm actually not a really huge soy sauce stan, so it's not a big deal. now, let me get the rice out. And before y'all say I'm crazy or whatever, I haven't eaten anything all day, so this will probably be the one thing I eat, minus like just random like snacks. Okay, this is kind of a lot of rice, so whatever. Some more rice. Yo, this looks a little fire, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Oh! Okay. Ikedekimasu, bitches, and thank you for watching Cook with Brooke.